Hello guys, my name is Vijay Kumar Waka. I'm working as senior solution consultant in Epicero. Okay, so today in this session we'll be discussing about error handling and about on-error propagate. So we'll see some examples where we'll be focusing on on-error continue. In addition with that, we'll also go through on-error propagate. So okay, so my request is for you is like before you go ahead with this lecture or session, please go through this video error handling on error continue in my channel. Okay, so my channel name is Mule for All. Okay, you please go through this particular video. Okay, and once you are done with that, better you continue with this video. Okay, yeah. So so we'll be discussing about honor continue and honor propagate in this session. Okay, so I'm using the same flow, whatever I have used in my previous session regarding honor continue. Okay, but only difference is that this transform in the subflow. Okay, error handling flow one. So here I have used one transform message. It will not result into an issue. Uh, it's a proper transform message component. Okay, now if you see here in this request, though I have configured something properly, but there is nothing um, I mean there is no listener to listen to this request. Okay, so this will result into an issue, right? So we'll see what will happen in this scenario. Okay, so I didn't put anything in the error handling section. Okay, so we'll see what will happen in this scenario. Okay, so um, yeah, nothing like if we have to talk about this flow, there is nothing much to talk, but still we'll go through this. So HTTP listener I have configured and it is the path is error handling. Okay, here you see I'm printing the payload and flow reference, and from that I'm calling this flow, and at last you see I'm printing the payload by using the logger component. Okay, so let me also okay, Postman is already opened. Now uh, we'll see by sending the request. Okay, so I'll do one thing. We need not send anything to this, right? Because this transform uh, message component, it's a static one. It's not expecting any dynamic values. So I'll be sending some simple request to this. Okay. So, but the path here is error handling, right? So let me copy that. Uh, Copy paste here. Click on send. Yeah. So if you see here, we got an issue, right? HTTP connectivity issue. Okay. So this is expected because there is no listener that is listening for this request or on this port or on the same path. Okay, no listener is configured with the same configuration parameter. So that will fail. That is expected anyway. So we got HTTP connectivity issue. Okay, so the thing is, do we have something in the error handling section? That is the first thing. We don't have anything, right? So what will happen? It will check for the default error handling in the same project or the global error handler. Okay. So here we don't have any global error handler, right? So we need to talk about that. We'll be talking about that in the coming sessions. Okay. So first of all, the propagation will happen in such a way that first, whenever uh, here we are getting the issue, right? So what will happen? It will not go ahead, though you keep something in this flow after this HTTP request. That is first thing. And as soon as this flow finds the error in this in any of the operations or connectors, okay, so immediately the control will be shifted to error handling. So it will check whether anything is there, uh, anything like on error propagate or on error continue is there in the error handling section. Whether that is going to handle it or not, that is second thing, but it checks whether something is there here or not. Okay, if something is there, whether it is handling that error type is matching or not, it doesn't matter. Okay, in that case it will not go to global error handler. If at all, if nothing is there only, it will go to the global error handler. Okay, here we don't have that. Don't get confused. We'll be discussing about that in the coming sessions. Okay. So here we don't have global error handler. Okay. And also we have nothing in the error handling section of this subflow. Okay. I mean, it's a private flow. I'm just terming it as a subflow because it's a child flow, something like that. Okay. So this is actually a private flow. So in this private flow, we don't have anything in the error handling section. So what will happen now? Uh, Automatically, the error will be, uh, error will be sent here. The control will be shifted here. Okay. And after that, again, at this portion, it will remain as error only because we are not resolving, we didn't keep anything like on error continue here, right? Okay. So that is why here it will result into an issue and immediately the control will go here on error continue. Okay. If you see, uh, I am printing error dot description, right? In the on error continue of the main flow. So that see that is what we could see here. HTTP get one moment on resource something failed connection refused no further information. So this is the error description. Okay, we could see only two infos, right? Two loggers. One is this one, the other is this one. Okay, in between whatever we could see here is nothing but error information. Okay, so um, okay, now the status will be 200, right? See, we have status as 200. Okay, and here we have set the payload, right? So that is the reason this payload is sent back to this flow reference. Okay, and the result or the HTTP status is something like uh, based upon this error. Okay, so at this level it will be an error, but what we are doing here we have on error continue. So because of that, what happened? It didn't go ahead because it's an error here, and this particular component has resolved it into a success scenario. And you see, so once this flow understood that it got a successful result. I mean the HTTP listener. So in the responses section, the control has shifted to response success response section. This thing. Okay, so that is the reason automatically the payload whatever has come from this to parent flow, that is what is set as payload. Okay, and status code as 200 and reason phrase is okay by default. All these things are by default. So that is the reason we could see greeting some payload as in the response and also 200 and okay. Okay, now for example I am going to put honor propagate here. There won't be much difference. Only difference is that only difference is when if you configure global error handler and there is nothing here, then uh, the control will be shifted to global error handler. Okay, but here we are keeping something, right? That is on error propagate. Okay, so whether we have global error handler here or not, it doesn't matter. And also it doesn't matter whether this particular component is handling this request or handling that error. It doesn't matter actually. Okay, so let me put set payload. Okay, so error has been propagated to parent flow. So this is what I have kept in this on error propagate. And the point, uh, let us talk about this thing that we have already spoken in the previous session. Like here we'll be getting the error types. Okay, types of errors based upon the connectors you'll be using here. Here we have used transform and one is HTTP request, right? So whatever the possible issues that could occur from HTTP request, you see here, so many HTTP error types have been populated here, right? So that is because we have introduced HTTP request here. So all these things which has HTTP like this. So all these are like the possible errors from HTTP request. Okay. So this is a error type actually. Okay. So And also we have for we have put transfer message, right? So that is the reason we could see expression. And also we are dealing with some streamed um, payload, right? That is the reason by default we could see this one as well, stream maximum size exceeded. Okay, so this is one thing. And whenever you don't keep anything here, automatically it considers all kinds of errors based upon the scope. Okay, so now I have kept on error propagate and it is any here. The type is any. Okay, so that means this propagate will consider any kind of errors, and it will, I mean, this payload will be set, and that is what will be propagated to the parent flow. Now what happens? We have put this payload that is greeting hello, but here we have set one more payload, right? So this payload will be uh, overridden with this thing, by this thing. Okay, and that is what will be sent as a payload to the flow reference. Okay, here we are using on error propagate, right? So there is, so whether you use or whether you keep it empty doesn't matter. Only thing is that um, if you put something here, whether on error propagate, for example, so it will not go to it will not check for global error handler. If you keep nothing here, then only it will check for the global error handler. Okay, here we have put on error propagate. It's not on error continue. If it is an on error continue, the response from this flow to the parent flow will be a success response. If it is on error propagate, that means the response from this particular child flow to parent flow is a error response. Okay, so now we'll be, we'll be getting error response here, but the payload is different. That is this one. Okay, error has been propagated to parent flow. Okay, so that is what will be sent as a output, because here we have kept on error continue here, right? So that means though it sees some error in this flow, it will resolve into a success scenario. Okay, so we'll see this clicking on send. See, error has been propagated to parent flow. This is what we have set in the on error propagate of the child flow, right? Yeah. So this is one scenario. And one more thing, for example, now I'm going to, instead of this on error continue, let me put it as on error propagate in the parent flow. Yes, we can have multiple as well, but when you keep multiple, you have to categorize these things. It's not like you can have multiple and all the things will consider any kind of errors, right? That's not possible. Okay, so um, okay, let me remove this and I'll add on error propagate and on error continue once again in the flow. So here it is on error propagate, right? Now I'll simply keep this. Uh, I'll keep this error in main flow. Remember this is a logger. I'm not setting any new payload here. Okay. Only difference is that instead of on error continue, I'm using on error propagate here. Okay. So as soon as we get error here, it will be, the control will be shifted to this. Okay. And um, here it is on error propagate, right? So this will execute this logger, and the payload whatever we have set here, that is this will not be sent as a response. That I'll let you know why. Okay, so I'm clearing this. So click on send. Now we'll not get that payload as a response here. See, we got the error description here. That is expected, right? Because yeah. So though we are setting some payload here, what happened when the error control has come to the parent flow, it found that there is no on error continue and it is on error propagate. Okay, with error type, there is no criteria here with respect to error type. So it is like it will consider by default it is any actually. Okay, so now if you see in the console, we could see something, this logger being executed. So if you see error in the main flow. Okay, so but this at a high level from this flow, it's a error scenario, right? Because this is on error propagate, not on error continue. So this will go here to the HTTP listener, and here as we have already discussed in the response section, now it's a error response, right? So that is the reason. So if I take the snap of this, so that is the reason it's the error response, right? So that is the reason this particular component or part will be executed, or this will be activated, and it checks for error dot description. Okay, so it found that error dot description. Okay, as we see in this response, this is the the corresponding description of that error. Okay, and you see the other things are like by default, uh, it will consider, it will take it as 500 status code as, and reason phrase as internal server error. That is what we could see, right? Server error and 500. Okay, so this is how uh, it behaves on error propagate. It is just like as we have already seen. Um, one moment, let me, yeah, this one. So as we have already seen this picture in our previous session, you see on error propagate is something like it propagates that error to the parent flow. You see up arrow right here. So it propagates the error to the previous flow or the parent flow. Okay, so this is how on error propagate works. For example, here I'm going to put on error continue here in the uh, child flow. Okay, so let me put that on error continue. I'll add this instead of deleting the existing one. And what I'll do in the on error continue itself. Okay, let me delete this on error continue, and so that means whatever the issue we are getting in the child flow, we are resolving it to success. We are um, what do you say? We are sending an acknowledgement to the parent flow that this child flow is succeeded, or okay, something like that. Okay, now for example, I'm going to put on error propagate as well. Okay, so here what I'll do, I'll keep transform message expression related issue. So that means this particular flow or this particular component will only expect or consider issues regarding mule expression issues from this flow. Okay, now um, I'll put one more payload in the on error propagate. Okay, so see here I have put in the type section, I have put one specific error, but in the propagate section I'm not going to choose anything. I'll be simply configuring this payload. So let me save it as, let me configure it as error in child flow. Okay, this is the payload which I'm setting. So what will happen now, the issue will come in the HTTP request level, and it will be, the control will be shifted to error handling section. Okay, something we have in this, it will check for this on error continue, but here if you see the type is different, right? The type is expression type. So next it will check if there is anything in this queue or in this line. Okay, so here it found something like on error propagate, and the error type is I mean nothing like that we have here anything specific, but it is by default any. Okay, so uh, so this will be, this set payload will be executed, and this will not be executed. Okay, because at a high level itself, at the filtering level itself, it was not satisfied. Okay, so this set payload will be executed, and that is what will be sent here. And here we are using on error propagate, right? Okay, still the response will be there won't be any difference in the response now. Okay, so let us see this. I'm clearing this, click on send. See the same thing, right? Because though uh, at a high level in the main flow it is on error propagate still. So here we are handling this error through on error propagate, not on error continue, right? So that is the reason still from this child flow to parent flow, it's a error acknowledgement. and here again it's a on error propagate. For example, now I'll remove this. Okay, I'll keep it. Uh, okay, still I'll keep the same thing. One moment. In that case, yeah. So I'm just trying to uh, work on some scenario. Okay, let us see this. Okay, I have put this as on any on error container and any, right? But you see here, let me put it in the top. Okay, let me delete this. Uh, we cannot simply move these things back and forth, top and down. Okay, up and down. Okay, now I'm going to put on error propagate, right? So I'll put here at the top I want, but this is not working. Uh, yes, fine. At last, it worked. So here I'm going to put on error propagate. Okay, I will be using some logger here. Okay, so I'll put this. I'm just keeping logger. Okay, now here I'll put it as expression. Okay, click on this magnifier icon and click on choose expression. Okay, so but the though we have chosen expression here, from here we are getting HTTP issue, right? HTTP type error type. So this logger will not be printed in the console and it will go to the on error container. Here it is any. But from this we'll be getting a success response or acknowledgement to the parent flow. Okay. So in that case, this logger will be executed, right? This time the control will not go to the error handling of the parent flow. Okay. Let me save this. Now if you see, yeah, if you see here one, uh, two, two loggers will be printed. Okay. Expression. Let me check in the console. Yeah, it got deployed. So let me clear this. Because why two loggers will be printed? Because we are sending a success acknowledgement from the child flow to parent flow. So here it will be like a um, success scenario, and so that is the reason it will go ahead with the further processing in the parent flow. Okay. So uh, yeah, let me send the request. Now we'll get 200 and also the payload. Yeah, so error has been propagated to the parent flow. It is 200. Okay. So though we got some issue here, okay, in the child flow, okay, we have sent a success response to the parent flow. Okay, and that is the reason it has this time it will not even go to the error handling section. Okay, and you see in the console, as I already told you, that two loggers are getting printed. One is okay, we are not sending any body, right? So that is the reason the initial logger is empty, because I am always checking for payload. Okay, now in the last logger is nothing but the payload actually. So payload in the honor continue, it is error has been propagated to the parent flow, right? So if you see here, we are printing the payload here. Okay, so this logger we can see from which flow it has been executed. If you see here, error handling flow, processors 2. So that means from this thing, we got the this particular logger value. Okay, error has been propagated to parent flow. Even if you see here, error in main flow is what I have kept here, right? So that means whatever the payload is being sent to the parent flow, that is what has been printed by this logger in the parent flow. And also, as we at parent flow level, we don't have any error, right? Because it's an on error continue. Okay, so that is the reason it didn't go to the error handling, and it has given a success acknowledgement to the requester. That is nothing but Postman here. Okay, and the payload, because here this we already discussed in the response section. Now it will go to the this success response section of this responses menu. Okay, and it will be constructed payload, status code, and recent phrase 200 and OK. Okay, so this is how you can work with honor propagate and honor continue. And okay, so we'll also discuss about uh, using try block in the error handling scenarios, but that we'll be seeing in the in our coming sessions. Okay, so this is all about this session. I hope you understood about honor propagate and honor continue, and how can we handle how the uh, error propagation will happen if there is nothing in the error handling section. Okay, for and one last thing, for example, if I'm okay here, anyway it is a success scenario, but one thing you have to remember is that if there is nothing in this, okay, again it will check for the global error handler. Okay, that's how the control will be shifted from if there is any error here, and if there is nothing in the error handling section of the parent flow, then it will go to the global error handler, and from there based upon how you handle that, it will come back or something like that. Okay, okay, so this is all about this session, and I hope you understood something out of this. If you like it, please subscribe to this and also share in your network. Okay, and also please go through my channel, that is Mule for All. I have been creating the videos actively. Okay, please share this in your network with your friends. Okay, thank you so much.